The incredibly enjoyable task of counting down the top 100 video games of all time continues with a rather generic title that turned out to be a rather extraordinary game. Of course, we're talking about Clay's Mark of the Ninja, which came out just last year in 2012.
Yeah, you know, you're bang on there with the title. I could not have been less excited to play this thing. This is from the same guys who made Shank 1 and Shank 2. And you know what? The Shank games were nice. They were a lot of fun. They weren't really for me. They didn't connect with me on a heart level. Mark of the Ninja, though, man, did this thing ever get into my heart and soul and into my life. I couldn't stop playing this thing.
Hey, it's him!
I still think about this game, which I think is a testament to how enduring this entertainment is. These guys did an amazing job. I mean, look at the art style in this game. Look at the way they didn't really shy away from the violence in this game. I mean, some of these finishing moves are maybe a little too gory for family television. But that's not really the game. That's just the window dressing. The game itself is an intelligent representation of stealth done in 2 dimensions in a side-scrolling environment.
Yeah, it was a pretty big show of bravado, I think, from Clay, which was and remains an indie studio that has to kind of self-initiate its own projects.
Scrappy over there.
But God, this was just so fun to play, and I think you can talk all you want about the cool art style, but I think it's the mechanics and the precision of the game that makes it so beautiful, so unforgettable.
But the thing you don't see here when you're looking at this game in action is the feeling you get once you finish a level. You want to go back and you want to do that again because you know you can do it better. You know you're not going to make the mistakes the second time. And in fact, there is a way to get through the entire game without killing anybody, which really tells you how flexible this game engine is to be able to have a game where you can go through and just fight everybody, or you can go through and completely ghost the whole thing, which is my preferred way to do these things.
I know I heard something from over here.
I love this game. I can't say enough good things about this game.
So let's take a break from saying good things and let these guys say some good things.
I think it's us again, Vic.
Part 2 hacks in San Francisco. Ben Silverman and Jose Sanchez reviewed Mark of the Ninja not too long ago on the show. They're not really hacks, they're great guys.
No, they're all right.
We get to do the second opinion on this game. It's made by Clay Entertainment, who brought us the Shank titles. What did you think of Mark of the Ninja?
Well, you know, Vic, right out of the gate, I've got a weakness for ninjas, just like I have a weakness for Cheryl Tiegs. Any game with a ninja in it, I love to death immediately. Now, you texted me in the middle of the night. Sometimes you do that. You're playing this game. You're like, this game is blowing my head off. And I started playing it myself, and I'm like, what's Vic C here? You know me. I'm always like,
that guy's wrong.
That guy's got to be wrong. I've got to find a way to dismiss this game. And then I started playing it, and I'm like, I love this.
It's so cool.
I love this.
Okay, here's the concept that I'm pitching, all right? I didn't make this game, but here's what I would say around this game. It's Metal Gear Solid meets Shinobi.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Were you going to throw something else in there?
Well, a little Metroid, I guess, in there, too. It's a side-scrolling game with 2D art, with lots of layers, lots of depth, lots of maturity in the storytelling, and you have to worry about the sounds that you make. You have to hide in the shadows or hide behind objects in the background, and you have to be stealthy and sneaky, and you're rated on your ability to sneak in, slice and dice, kill people without being noticed and with style.
And accomplish all of the objectives that are laid out for you at the start of the level. The thing that I really like about this is when you get to the end of the level, it literally will show you everyone, including dogs, that you knocked out.
Yeah.
And I just love this moment when you just see these, they're all lining up across the screen and you feel this great sense of accomplishment. Now, one of my many fantasies in life, 1 is to be rich, 2 was to work with you. All these things have happened, of course. 3 was to be married to Cheryl Tiegs. But 4 was to be a ninja because I love this idea of going into a place and just ghosting my way through it and just leaving a trail of corpses behind me. Like, I think there's no better fantasy than that.
Worried at Greedy one day?
No, Vic, not at all. If you want to run in the game, if you want to move faster, you just hold in the right trigger, but you can see the little ripple of sound effects. It's like a dolphin in Echo. It's like you see the sound effect ripple out.
I love that.
If any guards are in the vicinity, they are going to be alerted and they are going to hunt you down.
Right, and you can sneak up to doors and you can kind of press against them, and then you're going to sense what's beyond the door, and then you can sneak into the environment and take out all kinds of people. You have a grappling hook, you've got darts, you can slow down time to kind of isolate where you're going to point and target with each of the dart throws that you're going to do. And you knock people out, then you get in there and slice and dice. Or you can choose to just be evasive and hide and skulk and not hurt anybody and just work your way through the game.
And, you know, I feel endlessly curious about this game world, and that doesn't happen that often.
No.
That really shows me that Clay did something really right.
And it looks beautiful.
This is a 10 out of 10. You have to buy this right now.
9.5 from me. Unbelievably great job, Clay. So there you have it. Mark of the Ninja, number 72.
Go Canada.
Go Indy.